Hello, welcome to The Real Evolution. It's Monday, you're here with Jen. All right, so someone put this in as a topic. What about body hair issues, either not shaving or having it in unusual areas? Um, I've been thinking about this a lot the last week, knowing that this was coming up. And I guess it's like everything, I think that if you feel like there's something that you cannot stand about yourself in terms of like body hair and stuff like that, it is no one's responsibility or no one's right but yours to do as you see fit to your body. For me, personally, I wax my armpits, I get a Brazilian, and I wax my lower legs, my basically below the knee. I personally don't like hair on my body, especially my armpits. I really don't. I think that if you're someone who enjoys it, great. I kind of wish I was okay with it, but I'm not. I kind of feel like for me especially, I just don't like it. I don't judge other people who have it. I think it's great when you see women walking around and they don't care, but for me personally, it is something that bothers me on me. As for my Brazilians, I get that done because not so much for like sexual gratification, although yes, it does feel, to me it does feel so much more sensitive. But I think it's also to do with how clean I feel, especially during my period. I kind of feel like not having that extra hair on my labia just makes it so much easier to clean when you've got your period and you've got, this is going to be really graphic, but you've got clots and things like that that can stick to the hair. But that's about it. As for my legs, I can't stand my hairy legs. I tend to wear a lot of short skirts and stuff like that, and I just don't like it. I really don't. I'm very lucky. I think that, I'm sure that there are a lot of women out there who are with these, who have partners who expect them to be flawless, to be shaved or waxed and to never have hairy legs and to never ever show any hair on their armpits and all that kind of thing. And I think that's just really, really sad, that there are people out there, there are men out there who expect that kind of thing from their partners, their significant others. I'm very lucky because there are days, as much as I hate my hairy legs, there are months, I should say, where I will have some ridiculously hairy legs and ridiculously hairy armpits and a ridiculously hairy vag. And my partner never ever comments. He never ever complains. He never even makes jokes about it or mentions it at all. You know what I mean? Which I love. I'm the one that kind of goes, I know I'm really hairy at the moment. He goes, yeah. And you know what I mean? I know that there are a lot of women out there who by letting their hair grow, their body hair grow, are questioning and challenging, I guess, people's expectations or their view on what a woman should look like. I guess a lot of people think that they should be hairless, that they should be thin or at least supple, that there's this kind of, I don't know, I guess I think of it as like the Renaissance woman, like from that Michelangelo and all those amazing Renaissance artists used to paint and sculpt. And I'm sure that back in those days, women still had hair. So I don't see why in this day and age it's something that is looked down upon. But it is. And if people want to question that and challenge people's views on that, awesome. It's something that I'm personally not interested in. But yeah, I think it's always great to question the expectations of well, I guess the gender roles, and what we should look like and how we should act. And I'm glad that there are people out there who do that, because for me, hair is hair. And if you want to get rid of it, you can. And if you don't, you don't have to. But you should never be pressured to do it by anyone else. It should be something that you want to do. Thank you so much to the person who gave this to us as a topic. We are looking for more topics. We're always looking for more topics. So if you could give us some more, that'd be awesome. But what do you guys think about body hair? Be honest. Do you really feel like men that watch this? Do you feel like it's something that? Do you prefer women with no hair? Does it not bother you at all? Does it turn you on? And women, what about you? Have you actually met people who have commented on your body hair? I would really, really love to hear actually about men and about not just the partner's body hair, but their own body hair and whether or not they have hang ups about it. Are you someone who is completely hairless and feel like your masculinity is always being questioned? Or are you someone who is so hirsute that you've got a hairy back and you hate that? And you feel like that is just as bad as having as a woman having hairy legs or something. I would love to hear your comments, and that's it from me.